Hello and happy Friday. Welcome back to another Lord of the Rings live stream as I spill cards everywhere. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is a mess. Anyways, welcome back to the finale of the Agmar Awakens cycles. Today, well, assuming we win, we are finishing up this cycle, which means that we get to unbox a deluxe box, which is the Land of Shadow, which is actually the campaign expansion. Actually, I am now 80% sure this is the next deluxe expansion. There's also the Treason of Isengard, or Treason of Saruman, which comes, I believe, after the Land of Shadow, but I will double check that. Now, I was so confident, and now I need to double check myself, but we are going to be playing through, we're going to deck build for the Dread Realm, which is the scenario that we're playing today. Hey, Joshy, how's it going? Welcome. It's almost bedtime, apparently. And then we're going to dive into the Land of Shadow. So I have this scenario, which is not as challenging as our last scenario, but it does seem fairly challenging. 2 a.m. It is indeed past my bedtime. Perfect. Well, I'm glad you're here. We did get some new exciting cards for the Noldor archetype last unboxing, and so we're gonna build a deck into that. Treason is next. Cool. Thanks, Josh. I appreciate that. Hey, how's it going? Hope everything's going well. Hope you're doing that fantastic. Happy Friday. Okay, we will be unboxing Treason of Saruman, not the Land of Shadow. I had them stacked up on my shelf in that order, Treason then Land, which I did all of them in chronological order from like time of release. But then I checked back at my like Excel sheet and it had them flipped, and so now I'm cool. I appreciate you. Thank you. Was a public holiday on Tuesday this past week. Was excited I could stay up for your Marvel stream. Then it didn't. Oh no! On Tuesday, which was oh yeah. Monday, I was driving back from Louisiana. I had my cousin got married. Okay, let's build a deck. We got some cool Noldor stuff. I've been excited to try out the Noldor archetype, but I have not ever tried it. So we're gonna be building a Noldor archetype. Now, this quest will require a good bit of questing. It's kind of interesting because you have an 18 quest point. You move on once you kill an enemy, which is Dachinar, and then we have one that you have to clear all of the locations in order to move on. So I'm feeling that questing is going to be pretty important here, as well as I have not run any tactics in a while. So I'm hoping that we can find some tactic stuff for the build, because tactics is fun. But let's start out with the keystone piece, which is Arwen. So we're going to be playing some Arwen. So 9 threat cost, 3/1/2/3. We can discard a card from your hand to add 1 resource to a Noldor hero's resource pool or to Aragorn's resource pool. Limit once per round. So this card is kind of that capstone. Yeah, Josh, let's get some hearts. Yes, it's all good. I just found it. Yeah, that is really funny that I was not able to be there. So we've got that. We got some cards that are going to be, discarding cards. But the other key card here is the Elven Light. So Elven Light can only be played from your discard piles. So hitting Arwen's ability, discarding those cards, Elven Light's going to be coming in clutch here. Return Elven Light to your hand from your discard pile, then draw a card. So we're going to get some excellent card cycling, card draw. We're going to be running 3 copies of this Elven Light. And while we're here, we might as well just grab some Elrond's Councils. We got to run the 0 cost Elrond Council. That seems fairly decent for the price. We've got Elven Light, 3 copies of that. And Josh, I'm hoping that you can help me out here because you are in the chat. I know you love this archetype. Who do you like to pair with Arwen? Are there specific heroes that you like to go for? I have some ideas, but I'm also really interested to hear what the master has to say about the Noldor archetype. Grab a 3rd copy of this. Because Arwen can pass out resources to other Noldor characters. Hey, good day, good day. How you doing? Welcome. or we can pass it off to Aragorn. So I was thinking about maybe potentially taking a look at Tactics Aragorn to round it out. Tactics Aragorn is fun for sure. Love it. Let's get it. I like how we said that at like the exact same time. It like popped up on my chat as soon as I was saying it. I was like, I think I may want to run Tactics. Perfect. Okay, so Tactics Aragorn, 12 threat cost, 2325. The Aragorn stat line. Team Josh chat tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Each enemy engaged with you gets -1 defense. After Aragorn participates in an attack that destroys an enemy, choose an enemy not engaged with you and engage that enemy. Team Josh represent. Team Josh OP. Team Josh is OP. Sweet. Nice. So we got Aragorn. Do we want to run a Biosphere or do we want to try a Trisphere deck? If we run Biosphere, I think we're going to be running 2 Spirit Heroes. A Leadership Hero. Way to get Steward on Arwen is fire. I guess, okay, so this is me not playing Arwen. Why, outside of just having more spirit resources is a good thing, why is Steward on Arwen for extra Elven Light Plays? Beautiful. Love it. Okay, perfect. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we'll run a Leadership Hero. I'm going to try and see if I can find one that I haven't maybe played too frequently. Like, I love the Celeborn, but we've played them a lot. Armor Thrill, Dunedain Ranger Warrior. While you're engaged with at least one enemy, he gains the Tactics resource icon. If you're engaged with at least 2 enemies, add 1 additional resource pool to his pool when you collect resources. As much money as possible. Nice. Enjoy the cup. Saw you said you had public holiday on Tuesday. Didn't even pay attention to it. Did gardening instead. Didn't realize how hot the weather. Oh, it has gotten really nice here, but also just like really varied in weather. It's been, I do a lot of, or I've started doing like biking, and I've been doing that indoors on a trainer, but as the temperature has started to drop, I've been doing more outside stuff while I've been having the weather to do so, but I'm hoping that it stays nice. But good morning, Lunacy. How's it going? Coming into the world, end of spring and summer, and this it hits December. Yeah, nice. Nice. We also have, no, I'm trying to see if there's another Noldor hero. There's really not a Noldor hero out here. That's kind of interesting. The only Noldor we have is Eller here for leadership. So I'm thinking that let's try Armor Throw. Why not? Today was way too hot. Not looking forward to summer. Oh no. Yeah, so let's try this. You know what? Let's just try it. So while you're engaged with at least 1 enemy, he gains the Tactics resource icon. While you're engaged with at least 2 enemies, add 1 additional resource to his pool when you collect resources during the resource phase. Now, we do have some enemies in here. It feels more flooded with locations rather than enemies, but we'll have fun. All right, cool. We're going to grab Northern Tracker just because we have to clear some major roadblocks in order to push on from that final stage. So Northern Tracker is going to help us do that from the staging area. So that's going to help a lot. Let's go ahead and grab some stewards. So that's the whole point of grabbing leadership. Staying in fight's going to be kind of nice. Dunedain or a Gondor hero. They get +1 attack. After the attached hero participates in an attack that destroys an enemy with 5 or more printed hit points, and exhaust to add to a resource pool. There's so many cool cards that I just haven't been able to play with just because I want to. Oh, yeah. Do you have armored? I don't think so. Armor Thrill is a good blocker. Let me check. We're gonna take a Star Brooch though. Do we like the Silver Harp? I think we do. We'll grab a Silver Harp. Today was brutal. Half the reason I'm still up. Then I haven't said hi to Nelson in a while. Well, thank you so much for hanging out and saying hi. Galadrians. Hey, Lunacy. Thank you for the resubscription with Prime. You're amazing. Happy Friday. Thank you so much. if you do have Amazon Prime, you are able to subscribe to a Twitch streamer for free. Does not have to be me, but make sure you use that perk because it's fun to give away Bezos's money. Thank you. Okay. So I grabbed some Gandalfs. I grabbed a couple Galadriel Greeting. I grabbed a Silver Harp. Attached to a Spirit Hero. After a card is discarded from your hand, exhaust Silver Harp to return that to your hand. Actually, you know what? I don't know. That's limit once per round. Josh, how do you like this? Do you like the Silver Harp combo with Arwen? It may work after or like before you've seen a Elven Light, but I feel like with Elven Light, you're probably going to be... Yeah, okay. Probably not necessary. Cool. I do like the Star Brooch attached to a Dunedain or Noldor hero. Limit 1 per hero. While you're engaged with an enemy, he gets +1 willpower and cannot have his willpower reduced. So that's going to help a lot with the push through. We have 3 targets for that, so let's just grab 3. It's good with the Elistor hero. Oh, that's the discard your hand and draw 3. Yeah, okay. That does sound fun. I need to try that too. I need to try that. Need to find another star. I want to run. Oh, Snowborn Scout. Gonna be a great call. Able to just drop progress on a location. Okay. It's fine. I'm so cheap I haven't turned it on. My cat abandoned me to sleep in the coolest room tonight. That's... Okay, so what are we doing here? Dunedain or Gondor heroes. So we got 2 of these to up our Aragorn and Armithril. We also have all the Aragorn attachments, which are really fun. Forgot what the blue Aragorn attachment is. I guess Light of Valinor is still a... Arwen's not great. I mean, she has 2 defense, but I don't know if I want to be defending with Arwen. Grab another Star Brooch. Can't really do full on Noldor yet, so don't worry about focusing on that. Arwen is a great splash hero. Nice. Can't play Arwen ally. Did I grab Arwen? I don't think I grabbed Arwen. No. Yeah, I didn't grab Arwen. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. No, we're good. Ancient Matham is probably solving a problem that we're not going to have. Steed, after a touch hero commits to a quest, discard a card from your hand to place 2 progress on the active location. I do like Steed. I feel like Steed is going to help us here. Thought I saw her out there. Let me go ahead and check again, but I don't think I did. Nope. Okay, so Steed. I'm also like, these are new cards. I want to try the new cards. So. I want to use all my sleeves today. Everything that lets you discard Elven Light from your hand is good. Oh, yeah. Yep, so Steed does that. Arwen does that. If we had Protector of Lorien, that would work there. Aragorn. After Aragorn participates in an attack, choose an enemy not engaged with you and engage that enemy. Okay, so I am... Steed, Elven Jeweler. Elven Jeweler. Oh, yeah. I don't remember what Elven Jeweler exactly is, but let me... Okay, yeah. Discard 2 cards from your hand to put Elven Jeweler into play. Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. New cards. New cards are fun. Are you a big Lord of the Ring fan before getting into this game? I think maybe because I don't know the lore very well, going in remembering cards is really hard. I am a big Lord of the Rings fan. I say that with caution because I know that there are tiers to, quote, big Lord of the Rings fans. I really enjoy Lord of the Rings. What I will say is that most of the characters I was not super familiar with getting into the game. So, like, obviously there's Frodo, there's Pippin, but like there are a lot of more obscure, and there are also custom characters that let's grab another Elven Jeweler. Where did I put Elven Jeweler? Okay, now I'm looking at Noldor stuff. Lindar, after Lindar enters play, if you have less than 3 cards in your hand, draw until you have 3 cards in your hand. 0 knowledge of the lore required. Yeah. I would agree with that. It's a very mechanically sound game. Now I'm just looking for... do we like... Oh, wait, no, we're definitely running... We're grabbing the... Clear Being Stone, because if we give it to Aragorn, he gains a spirit resource, and that just helps a lot. Required would say it's helpful. I'm also really bad at deck building. There is a significant deck building implication here. I mean, it's big. It's big. It's much more than the other games, I think. We have Sword That Was Broken, which is a... I'm not 100% sure that's required. Exhaust air to reduce the cost of the next Dunedain ally you play for 1 for each enemy. That's a nice card. Probably not what we're like leaning into too hard. It probably does help with remember. Yeah, I think it does help with remembering cards. I will say that I was a bigger Lord of the Rings fan than I was a Marvel fan when getting into the games. Noble Hero? Attach hero gains any number of resources from a card effect to ready the attached hero. So Heir of Madriel. I think I probably need defensive cards. 2, 4, 6, 7. Let's grab Feint. Feint's always just a solid card to have. Feint is the 1-cost card that enemy does not attack you. My brother-in-law sent me a picture of the Gandalf ally card and made some remarks about it. I told him it reminded me of someone else, and then sent him a photo of the Nick Fury. Yeah. Yep, they are very, very similar. Okay, so we got 10 more slots. Where are we at, allies? I think that's probably where we want to expand. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 with the Gandalfs. Stand and Fight helps a lot with that. 12 with the Northern Trackers. Yeah, I think we want some more allies. So let's find some defensive allies. So I'm thinking like Gondorian Spearmen. Just ping some of that damage. Inexpensive way to get them in there. And then, so there's Gandalf, Nick, and then I think it's the Red Gloved Man in Arkham, which is very, very similar. Psylocke is the same gag as the Gandalf hero card. Magic is the same? Yeah. Magic, yeah. Yeah, I'm so pumped for Magic. I think Magic is probably a little bit stronger than Gandalf. Um, maybe not. They're different. It's interesting to see how they incorporate the abilities into the different systems. There they are. There's my spearman. Magic looks so freaking cool. I'm so here for it. Okay, so we got the spearman there. Are there any other Noldor cards? Or any other Galadriel is kind of interesting. We have 2, 6, 7. Because Galadriel grabs attachments. And so we're looking at like 10 attachments, which is not awful odd to hit Galadriel. I'm surprised that Bishop got in. Not upset about it, just surprised. Yeah, I'm dying for a Sylvan Marvel hero. That'd be sick. Like bouncing your allies in and out. That'd be really, really sick. I'm not 100% sure we have enough attachments to justify a Galadriel. What if we... I'm also... Okay, so actually the side mission or the side quests are really interesting here because the second 2 stages of this quest, you're not placing progress on the on the quest card to push through. And so it may be a nice time to start using a lot of these side quests because then we can choose which one to quest on. Are you picking your hero cards before choosing your heroes? Okay, so we chose Aragorn, Arwen, and Armithrill. So those are the heroes that we're running. Sometimes I do the heroes first. Sometimes I do the cards first. But most often I go heroes first. Allies got it? Yeah. So send for aid. When this stage is defeated, each player must search the top 10 cards for a deck and ally and put it into play under their control. We're just gonna grab a couple of them. Why not, right? The worst thing that happens is we lose and we have to play it again. Oh no. I'm not 100% sure how many allies we're gonna have. So Sword That Was Broken, I think, is an interesting call. I don't know if it's a necessary call or if it's actually going to pay off, but that will be something that we potentially just see after game 1. The neutral side quest is great. Let's hop over to the neutral stuff. So any fun allies here that I'm missing? Ranger. Oh, gather information. Yeah. So after this stage is defeated, each player must search his deck for 1 card and add it to his hand. Shuffle their deck. Perfect. Okay. Can you elaborate on the mechanics of this? So the Sylvan archetype in this game is all about playing allies and then having them leave play. So there are a lot of cards that trigger off of entering play and then popping them back to your hand. And then you get to play them again. So there's a lot of kind of gaming the system on when you want to put an ally into play. Then you play cards that pull your allies back for an effect. You can play them again, and it's a lot of this sequencing of just trying to trigger as many when entering play abilities as many times as you possibly can. And then there are heroes that play off of that. So I think, like Celeborn is the main one. I think it's Celeborn, where like allies don't have to exhaust a quest. So the turn that they're played. So you play them. No, that's Galadriel. Galadriel plus Celeborn. So that you play them, they get a stat bonus. They don't have to exhaust. You pop them back to your hand, and it's just like a bunch of like moving allies all over the place. It's an incredibly fun style of play. Yes, Envoy of Peliglir. 1 to a Gondor or Noble hero pool. So that's going to be Arwen's hero pool? Yeah. Wait, is that who you're talking about? Envoy? And they have bonuses from entering and leaving play. Yes. Envoy. Maybe the Midnight Sun or the Defender Marvel Knights could fit that playstyle. Just trying to think of what might work. I like Nightcrawler. I think that'd be really cool. I think that it would be an interesting like Nick Fury type ability, right? Where he's just sending people to take care of one thing at a time. What was that? I was looking for Envoy. That's right. I was like, what am I doing? I think we'll probably be fine with attacking, or with our damage. Defender Aramis is actually kind of interesting here. Got a 2, 3, 4, 3. Defender feels like it could probably hold its own for a while. Especially because we're going to have like drones effectively. Ooh, are you going to do a ranking of the LCGs that you have now? That could be fun. Are you talking about like the FFG ones? Are you including, or would you want to see and include like Ashes and Earthborn Rangers? I have Keyforge up there. Those kinds of games as well, or just the 3L or the Lord of the Rings, like the actual LCGs that we've been playing. For Nightcrawler, it doesn't have to be allies necessarily. I just think his cards in general could bounce in and out. Everything. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I would have to think about it. But yeah, I could do a ranking. That could be kind of fun. That could be fun. Defender, that's what we're looking at. We got Daughtry in the headphones. Woo. Nice. Dunedain Hunter is also interesting. Forgot about the Hunter, especially if we're running a couple of I grab a double back. We'll try the Hunter. Or Defender. Because thinking of the ones you were playing yesterday, Arkham and this, but only so much money, that's fair. Okay, so just off the top of my head, and I may come back and revise this. Just off the top of my head, Lord of the Rings is my favorite. After that, probably Marvel. I've only played Earthborn Rangers like 4 or 5 times, so I don't necessarily know if I have a well enough understanding to rank that one. But I would say probably Earthborn Rangers. At least right now, I'm enjoying Earthborn Rangers more than I am Marvel. That being said, Earthborn Rangers is new, and I'm playing what's regarded as the hardest Marvel campaign. So, Joshy, I feel like we slightly have that with Psylocke's upgrade that can be discarded, but I can see how it could potentially work for Nightcrawler with the cards getting stronger each time. Yeah. Yeah, Psylocke is awesome. Lord of the Rings over Marvel for you. Did not see that coming. Really? Yeah, no, Lord of the Rings is... I love this game. I love this game so much. I love the theme, and I love deck building, and this just has so much deck building and so many unique and different ways to approach the game that it's just... It just is amazing. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Alrighty, there's our 50 cards. I'm pumped. Don't let D20 hear you guys say Psylocke is awesome. You're not a fan of Silac? Also, while we're setting this up and shuffling, did G.I. Joe with the wife? Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Nice. That's awesome. So while we're shuffling up and getting ready, I am rereading Ender's Game. Well, actually, I'm rereading Ender's Shadow right now. I finished Ender's Game. Have you all read Ender's Game, Ender's Shadow? I love those books. They're so good. They just fantastic. I really like Ender's Shadow. I like the I really like Ender's Game, but I like what Ender's Shadow really I think I like Ender's Shadow more. It tells the story of Ender's Game from a different character's perspective, and it's just such a unique approach to like telling a story that it's so awesome. He finds her boring, which I get, but people give him so much flack. Well, I'll have to start giving him some flack then for it. Talk about how she's my favorite. The second mission is the Fellowship Saga. Beat me into going back to Champions. That's fair. Yeah, this game is very brutal. This game is very, very brutal. I will say that. We should have a conversation about the deck building discussion sometime. I think it's great in Lord of the Rings, but I have a different take. Would make for a fun video someday. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Ender's Game is one of your father's favorite books. It's so good. It's so freaking good. It's super consumable. Well, I was doing a lot of driving, but I finished Ender's Game in like 24 hours, the audiobook. It's a lot of listening, but I also did a lot of driving. But Ender's Game is just so good. But I'm probably like 80% of the way through Ender's Shadow right now. And I've read all of the first Formic War. I don't think I read the second Formic War books. There's so many books in this series. I read all of Ender's arc and then all of Bean's arc as well, the Shadow series. I think I'm going to reread the Shadow series. I'm bad enough at Marvel Champions, which hopefully people will get to see in a few months. I lose in Standard. Yeah, no. Champions is not easy by any stretch of the means. Loved Ender's Games. Have you dotted into the Red Rising? Yeah, absolutely. Red Rising is fantastic. I've read all of them except for the newest book, I think. We actually did a podcast. So Stonemaier Games, in my previous podcast life, Stonemaier Games released a Red Rising game. I don't know, 3 years ago or so. And the podcast that I was a part of did both board games and books. And so we did like book analysis and we did Red Rising, but we had Jamie and Alex, the designers of Red Rising, on the podcast to talk about both the game and the book. It was a good time, but yeah, no, I love Red Rising. Red Rising is fantastic. Champions kind of clicks eventually. I've been at it for years, just one of those people who draws horrendous. Yep. Let's read some stories. The Red Rising game pointed me towards the books. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Yeah, that's really fun. The books are fantastic. The game was okay. The game was good. I think yeah, I think the game for some reason just didn't click with me, but I know a lot of people really like it, but for whatever reason for me, it just wasn't the thing that wasn't one of the games that really grabbed me. So this is the Dread Realm. The capital of Agmar was a terrifying place. Once the heroes had defeated the orcs guarding the entrance and made their way inside, all was eerily quiet in comparison to the battle raging outside. The halls of Carn Dûm were cold and lonesome, though no matter where the heroes ventured within its walls, the feeling that they were being watched over never ceased. The realm of Agmar had claimed immeasurable lives over many hundreds of years in its long war with the Dunedain. With each step they took, their burden grew worse. The fortress was sprawling, but if they strained their senses, they heard cries of pain coming from below. So deeper into the stronghold they ventured, down many long and steep flights of stairs, the corridors becoming narrower, the stone walls pressing in all around them. Somewhere within the catacombs, surrounded by the watchful dead, their friend Irodon, Mr. I, was struggling in torment. Spurred onward by steel resolve, the heroes began their search. Let's get it. So we do hero setup first because it's opposite of champions, and I can never remember. It does matter here because of our setup here, which we will go ahead and read just so we have an idea. As you descend into the catacombs beneath Karn Doom, you find yourself overcome with terror. Still, you press onward, knowing that Mr. I's fate and perhaps the fate of the North lies in your hands. Setup. Set these two cards out of play. Each player reveals an encounter card from the top of the deck, and each player reanimates the top card of their deck. Reanimate is a new mechanic. Reanimate. Many encounter cards instruct players to reanimate a card. I don't have Test of Will in here. That could be a problem. We'll see. It'll be fun to play it without. When a player is instructed to reanimate a card, place that card face down in front of that player as if it had engaged the player from the starting area. Face down cards have been reanimated and are called reanimated dead. And the fact that they're undead enemies with 0 engagement cost, 2 in all their stats, and 2 hit points. So once a reanimated dead is destroyed or leaves play, you put it in your owner's discard pile. Joshi, I did come to the conclusion today that Iron Man Protection is now S tier. It's very, very, very good. I was testing decks for a 4-player game I'm hosting next weekend, doing Thor, Hulk, Cap, and Iron Man. Oh, that's a fun team up against Ultron. Heck yeah. Took 3 tries to beat Ultron when I did Hulk and Thor together two-handed, but then Hulk and Iron Man just destroyed Ultron. Iron Man can get set up in 2 turns and can be drawing 7 cards. Oh, yeah. Are you going repurpose, or are you going just kind of the straight protection type build? Opening hand, we got the Celebrian Stone. We got Stand and Fight, Defender, Elrond's Council, Steed, and Envoy. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. That is a very flexible hand. We got 2 allies. We got the Celebrian Stone. We can pull allies back once we start. I'm really happy with that. I'm trying to figure out what would I want? I mean, it would be nice to see a Steward. It'd be nice to see an Elven Light. But honestly, I'm good. I'm good with that. No Elven Light, but good otherwise. I'm thinking that, yeah, no Elven Light. But we'll get one soon. We'll get one soon. We're going to pass. Oh, wait, no, we're going to do this first. So I'm going to get a enemy there, which now we have the tactics. Dacianar's power of sorcery and necromancy are strongest here in the capital of the Witch Realm, where the Lord of the Nazgul once resided. Reanimate dead are undead enemies with the 2 stats. When players advance to stage 2, all sorcery cards attached to the stage are attached to 2B. Let's go ahead and grab our tracker here, which is at 0. We quest out at 18. We have total threat of 1931. We're going to get some money. And we're going to draw an Elven Light. I'm calling it now. Come on, let's go. It's a Gandalf. That's not too bad. Noldor's hero pool or Aragorn's hero pool. Okay. This is a Gondor or a Noble. Let's go ahead and use these 2 resources to play a... I'm going to switch these around because this is going to annoy me. My modular, like, token holder got all mixed up. Sorry. Everything's not in the spot it's supposed to be. We're going to use those to play Envoy. Envoy is going to give a resource to Arwen. Actually, you know what? It may be worth... We're going to keep the resource over here because I want to get the Celebrian Stone. We're still going to give the resource. We're just going to pay for it with Arwen over there. We got Steed. Wait, hold on. I was supposed to get an encounter card. Each player reveals an encounter card. Let's do that real quick. Sinister Dungeon. Force. When Sinister Dungeon is explored, the first player reanimates a random card from his hand and deals Sinister Dungeon to it face down as a shadow card. The shadow effect is discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Resolve the win revealed of each sorcery card discarded by this effect. Ugh, hate that. It's a repurpose, but I rarely use it. I use the Iron Man Perfected 2.0 built on CDB. It usually just turns into about good 10 tech cards in play, then play Repulsor Blast over and over. Yeah. Repurpose is usually more for getting rid of a force field, generate energy shield when necessary for the extra thwart. Nice. It's such a good build. So Aragorn can take out this guy by himself. This is actually a really good scenario for the Elven Light, because if these are Elven Lights, perfect. So we can also toss a card here to give Aragorn a resource. I don't know if that actually helps anything right now. We could get Defender out, which would be nice. Nelson! Hey, Sirius, how you doing? Doing pretty good. Josh? All the Joshes. We got Steed. Do we need Steed? Steed is after... It has to be the active location, which is annoying. That's fine. If we hang on to everything, we can get the Celebrian Stone out next turn. Did I put Unexpected Courage in this deck? I had so many things that I wanted to do, and I don't think I ever did it. You just got yourself an X23 to read yourself into the character, although I only own them. Oh, nice. Very cool. Just working. Okay, let's make decisions. We'll go ahead and spend the resource to play Steed over here, just because I probably want to toss cards if I'm going to be clearing that. Okay, let's go Elrond's Council. We'll reduce our threat by 3. We'll give +1, so we'll quest for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll quest for 2 with Aragorn. That puts us at a 6. We're showing 4. We're going to flip into a 3. Witch of Agmar. When you resolve a shadow cards dealt to Witch of Agmar, if they have the sorcery trait, resolve their win revealed effects. Resolve any shadow effects first. This is actually not super great for us. So we increase our threat. 29. We're going to travel here. Oh, what is crazy? My Deadpool and X23 shipped today. Should have them on Monday or Tuesday. Oh, sweet. That's awesome. So waiting for Deadpool, although they are ordered. Nice. Probably have them the next week or next. Wow, you had Psylocke and Angel? That's cool. Okay, we'll engage here. We don't really have a choice. I definitely should have dropped Defender. That would have been a smart move. But here we are. We're going to defend with here. It's going to be 2. It's not... Each undead enemy engaged with you gets +1 and +1 until the end of the round. So now this is a 3. 3. Doesn't matter because this dies. And then we have a 3. We'll defend. Armor Thrill. Discard the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. Resolve the win revealed effects of each sorcery card. Not sorcery. Win revealed attached to the current quest counts as a condition attachment. When a player card increase the cost by 1 if there's a card, the same card in the owner's discard pile. And that stays, I think, for the rest of the game, correct? No, it just stays for the next one. Ah, I hate it. Probably should have grabbed something to get rid of that. So pumped for X23. Yeah, same. No, X23 came out earlier in Australia, like a week or so ago. Nice. Okay, well, that's something. Stand up. We'll pass out some money. Draw into Sneak Attack. I like seeing Sneak Attack here. I like it a lot, actually. So much so that we are going to not play the Celebrian Stone. We are instead going to Yeah, we're gonna play Gandalf. Okay, so we have. Oh, we are engaged with 2, so we actually get an extra resource over here. So we can play it, or we could play. We want to go the stone, or do we want to go defender? That's a good question. We can do both. We can do both. You're gonna find out next week. Nice. I'm just a bit flat that I didn't enjoy Cable as much as I thought I was going to. If you want 2-handed overpower player with, yeah, nice. Let's go ahead and spend 2 here. I know I want to get these stone on the table. Let's go ahead and discard stand and fight to give a extra resource here. We'll spend 2 resources to play defender. And then in the quest phase, we'll play sneak attack. I need something to get rid of condition attachments. Try X23 in leadership. Yeah, X23 feels really strong in leadership. We're showing 0. Let's go ahead and quest for 3. We'll go ahead and spend 1 resource here to sneak attack Gandalf. Kill this guy. Committed to the quest. So that's 7. We got Aragorn. We're going to quest with Aragorn as well, which is going to be 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, showing 0. Oh, heck yeah. We're not going to have a card in our hand to reanimate. Love that. Tombs of Carn-Dûm. At the end of the round, discard the top card of each player's deck. Each player must reanimate each ally he discarded by this effect. Travel. Deal 1 shadow card to each undead enemy in play to travel here. Hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, so we quest for 11. We show 3, 8. 1 goes here, and we'll play 7 on the main. Perfect. I'd assume leadership is pretty much what you should always be playing her in. She also seems really fun in aggression, just to be mean. Well, the forced response here is when it's explored, the first player reanimates a random card from his hand. Got nothing. So that's actually really nice. We will go ahead and travel here, which will deal 1 shadow card to each undead enemy in play. We get a shadow card there. Gandalf is going to pop back to our hand, I guess before that travel, but we've got this guy here. We're going to go ahead and defend with Defender. Attacking for 2. Discard the defending character if there's a copy of that character in its owner's discard pile. We're good. Defending player discards the top 3 cards of his deck. Attacking gets +1 for each different card type discarded this way. So we got event, event, event. Okay, so we still have. We were successful in defending because this ended up attacking for 3. We defended for 4. -1 defense will attack for 3 to kill this guy, which is a Gondorian Spearman. Sidekick sounds really cool. Sidekick is a really cool card. I'm excited to see. Yeah. Okay. We'll stand up. I want Elven Light. Draw a card. Another defender. That's not horrible. Pass out money. We have nothing that we can do. I guess we'll go ahead and just quest with Arwen and Aragorn. Aw. There's 7. How do you say that? How do you say this word? I have no clue. Dwimmerlock? It looks like when in The Office, like they Dwit when they're reading through the Michael Scarn. After this attacks and destroys the character. This is 9 health. What the heck? The defending player reanimates the character. and deals it one shot. I think I need to raise my threat. I forgot to raise my threat last time. After it attacks and destroys the character, the defending player reanimates that character and deals it one shadow card. I guess it has 0 defense, but still, yikes. We quested for 7. This shows 4. This is clear. Do it. Yep. Oh, you couldn't read it. Sorry. It looks like they just like smashed the keyboard. Aggression is your jam, then leadership, then justice, then protection. I don't like. That's fair. You're wrong, but no, I'm just kidding. We're at 30. We're not going to engage that thing. I think I want to try to not ever engage that thing. That sucks. That's a tough card. Yeah, so I guess we'll just stand up. Increase threat. Draw into Elven Light. Let's go. Sick. Okay. Pass out money. So this is how we do this. We discard Elven Light to give Arwen a resource. Then we can play Elven Light, return Elven Light to your hand from your discard pile, then draw a card, which is Elven Jeweler. This is dumb. Dimmer Lake? Dimmer Lake? Okay, I'll call it that. I like it. Thank you. Elven Jeweler, we're going to discard Defender and Elven Light to play Elven Jeweler. 2 cards from your hand to put it into play under your control. Then we will spend a resource to play Elven Light to return it to our hand and draw a card, which is the Sword of Numenor. We'll spend a resource to play Sword of Numenor here. Okay, I get it, Josh. This is fun. Yes, this is a lot of fun. After the attached hero participates in an attack that destroys an enemy with 5 or more printed hit points, exhausted to add a resource to the attached hero's resource pool. So we have the Dimmer Lake, which we are going to have to deal with eventually. I think we could probably deal with it in 2 turns, right? We can have it kill off the Elven Jeweler, which is fine. It reanimates. We have to take an attack from the Elven Jeweler, which can be defended by Defender. We can attack back with 3/6, and then we have a then we have a Gandalf, which can kill him next turn. I think that's what we'll do. So we're just gonna quest with 3 this time. We're showing 4, so we are going to raise our threat. We got a Wraith of Cardoom. This may mess with our plans. When Wraith of Cardoom leaves play, attach it to a character in play. Counts as a sorcery attachment. Attached character gets -1 to all their stats, and if the attached character leaves play, return Wraith of Cardoom to the staging. So you can't get rid of it. I hate it. Okay, so we're showing 6. We quested for 3. We go 1, 2, 3. That puts us at 34. That was probably not the right call to do, but we we're in trouble. Okay. Yikes. So we will. Oh jeez. We will defend this attack with the Defender. Attacking me gets +1. If it destroys the character, reveal an additional encounter card. So that does destroy this. We'll reveal an encounter card. Attach Death and Calamity to the current quest. Then the first player reanimates the top X cards, where X is the number of copies of Death. And so we get this person. Then we have a 5 attack, which will block with Elven Jeweler. Elven Jeweler gets reanimated and gets dealt a shadow card. And we'll take that attack undefended. Yeah, so 2. Discard the defending character. If there's a copy of that, there's no defending character. We'll throw the 2 damage here. Actually, we'll throw it on... Yeah, we'll throw it on Aragorn. Okay. Started the process of making a... Oh, nice. Very cool. That's awesome. Okay, oh, gross. I think we have to get rid of this guy. Or we could kill both of these if we wanted to. Then we have these. We have Gandalf, which can block this attack and probably not die, actually. That's probably the right call. So we will go ahead and just kill both of these guys. Gather information and an Elven Jeweler. Okay, we'll increase our threat. Stand up. Draw into Snowborn Scout. Pass out some money. We're going to discard Elven Light to give Arwen a resource. We will play Elven Light to return it to our hand and draw a Snowborn Scout. We don't have any locations, so... and we also get a extra resource over here because we have 2 enemies. We'll spend 3 for 5 to play Gandalf. We'll throw 4 damage at the lake. This isn't good. Yikes. So if we defend here, we actually need both of these to swing back to kill. Or we could leave Arwen alive and we could swing back with Aragorn and Arwen to kill this. We can block here. That's what we're going to have to do. We're not going to quest. No quest points. Flip into a 1. Gets +1 for each reanimated dead in play. That's actually huge for us. Okay. We will travel. Okay. Passing out shadow cards. We will defend the attack here. So 5. Discard the top 2 cards in the encounter deck. Resolve the when revealed effects of each sorcery. Attached to the current quest. When a player plays a card, increase its cost by 1. So now any card in our discard pile is increased by 2. And another one. Oh, and attached to, that's not good. So we're going to reanimate 2. And I think at that point, we'll probably scoop. Do we deal encounter or do we deal cards to them? I guess we'll defend here. We take 1 damage. And we'll deal encounter cards. He gets +1. So that's 3. So that's gonna kill the hero. So that'll be a scoop. Yikes, that was mean. Okay, so I think what we need is we need a couple of Test of Will is a nice. Also Hasty Stroke. We had 0 copies of Hasty Stroke or Test of Will. I think we need a couple of those. This is nasty. This is a tough card. Need readies on Aragorn. Yeah. So we got... Did I put Unexpected Courages in here? Or is that something that I forgot about? No, okay. So if we get... Unexpected Courage. I think almost Hasty Stroke. That's a will. Rohan Warhorse is also good. Oh, yeah. That's the attached to a tactics hero. And after you defeat an enemy. Where are my horses? After the attached hero participates in an attack that destroys an enemy, exhaust Rohan Warhorse. Yeah. You want to use your tactics resources. Yeah. Yeah. We got that. And then we want... Did I grab one? Oh, there they are. Unexpected Courage there. Okay, so... And then we need ways to get rid of condition attachments as well. Which is... Power of Orthanc, I think? That's the card? Yeah. Doom 2, each player may choose and discard a condition attachment from play. Ugh. Okay. So if we're doing that, we're adding 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cards. We have to find 12 cards to cut. I think Swords of Numenor can probably be cut. Starbrooch can be cut. Two. Three. I do like Snowborn Scout still. I do like the Stone. I do like Steed. I like Defender. I like Spearman. Maybe not 3 Spearmans, though. We can cut one of those. I think we would probably cut Stand and Fights. With the card draw, I think we'll be able to... We'll be fine with the... Without having the Stand and Fights. I thought I had one more. Did I only grab 2 Stand and Fights? No, there's 3. Okay. How many is that? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So 3 more cards to cut. I like all these cards, unfortunately. Get rid of the Snowborn. We'll toss a... Wait, where did my leadership seek for aid? We'll toss that. I think we need one more card. Side quests seem to be the least. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. We'll gather. And double back. And then we're going to add in another copy of Galadriel's Greeting. Yeah, I like them too. Yeah, they're hard to... Okay. Okay. That's how the game is played. You lose, and you try again. These sorcery attachments are brutal. Serious. When are you gonna do a Marvel Champion stream? Or cheat. Next Marvel Champion stream is probably going to be a week from today. So usually Marvel Champion streams are on Mondays, but since we're getting new heroes next Friday, we're going to push the Marvel Champion stream to Friday so we can stream the new heroes. And then Monday will probably be Lord of the Rings. Then Wednesday, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Wednesday morning to be Arkham, Wednesday evening to be Earthborn, because I am really enjoying Earthborn, and I need to not do multiple mornings. X23 and Deadpool. Yeah, absolutely. So that's going to be the, I think, next week's stream. But I think going forward, I'm thinking that we're going to add a Wednesday evening stream. I used to do Wednesday evening streams frequently, but I think we're going to add that in and add it as kind of a, maybe not a set stream, but a, like a set Earthborn Ranger stream, but like maybe a flex stream. Because I want to play more Earthborn. I want to play more Ashes. I want to play more board games. I want to play Keyforge. There's a lot of games I want to play. Marvel Champion stream for Saturday morning, my time. I'm here for it. Saturday morning cartoons. Let's go. You need to update the scoop counter. Oh, thank you. And I need to go back down to 31. Perfect. Okay. We got this. Once I got Elven Light, man, that was fun. Shuffle all these cards. I hope I never see you Lake Man again. This goes down to 0. Those get set aside. We reveal an encounter card and reanimate already. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so Joshy, I think the Marvel Champion stream is going to be around 1 p.m. That would be my guess. My time. So 2 hours from now. Just because the store opens, I have to go grab the packs in the morning. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we get to do our setup first. 2, 4, 6. Give me an Elven Light. Let's go. Come on. Northern Tracker. Test of Will, Spearmint, Sneak Attack, 2 Unexpected Courage. I'm going to scoop that. 2 hours from now in a week. Yes. 2 hours from now in a week. How is baby Ezra doing? Okay. Come on, no whammies. Give me something good. Tell them you have to do a stream you cannot delay and they should send it to you a day early. I wish. So Friday, 19 p.m. for you. Perfect. Okay. Do an early Friday night. Get up, ready to watch. That's also 4-player Marvel Champion Day. Oh, fun. Nice. Sneak Attack, Test of Will, Feint, Northern Tracker, Elrond's Council, and a Feint. I feel like that is not any better. Let's pass out some money. Come on, give me Elven Light. Envoy. All right. Okay. I don't love it. So this is going to become here, and we're going to reveal when revealed, each player discards the top 3 cards of their deck until the end of the round. Add 2 to the total threat in the staging area for each different card type discarded this way. So we've got a Defender, Hasty, and a Feint. So 2. So we have 2 extra threat here. I'm just going to put that right there just so I remember. Already a month old. Oh, that's fun. Nice. Okay, so we are going to... I'm going to spend 2 to play Envoy. We get 1 here. We are going to discard... a feint to get one more. Then next turn we'll be able to play Northern Tracker on the first turn. And we also have Test of Will if we need it. Okay. We're showing 2. We'll quest with 3. I think we're going to block here and kill. So we'll keep this as a surprise blocker. So we're questing for 3. Showing 2. After Wraith of Karn-Dûn leaves play, attach it to a character in play. Attached character gets -1 to all their stats, and the attached character leaves play, return it to the staging area as an enemy. So we increase our threat by 1. We can remove this now. I hate that card. I hit 42 weeks, so 2 weeks ago. Oh, happy birthday. The years get shorter and shorter. You sneezed once on your 18th birthday, and now you're 36. Nice. Oh, jeez. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is probably attach this to Arwen. This thing is going to engage us. I feel like Forest Snare would be really good for that Wraith. Pass out and count our shadow cards. We'll block here. It's plus X, where X is the number of sorcery cards in play. That's going to be 0, but it's enough to kill Envoy. I'm going to block here. Plus X, plus 1, so no damage. And Aragorn is going to swing and kill our copy of Defender. Oh, we've lost a lot of allies already. We've lost 2 defenders. Ugh. Okay. We will stand up and increase our threat. Draw into the stone. That's nice. Pass out some money. And we have a tactics resource over here with the 1 enemy. We're gonna... Do we spend 4? I don't think we need the Northern Tracker out here right now, because we don't have any... Yeah, we don't have any cards in the staging area. And so we can hang on to the Northern Tracker one more turn. And we can save the resources here just in case we need them for a Test of Will. So that being said, I actually don't know. I guess we'll play Elrond's Council. 1, 2, 3. And we'll quest for 4 with Arwen. Doomed 2. 1, 2. Each player discards each ally he controls that has the same card. Joke's on you. I don't have any allies. Okay, so we go 4 here. Nice. That works. We have an attack of 4 here. We could feint. We're going to feint. We're going to play feint. Not going to attack. This gets discarded. And then we will swing back and kill this and attach it to Arwen. That card can be devastating. Oh, yeah. Discard each ally. Just army wipe. Like, no. Okay, let's stand up. Increase our threat. Pass out money. Give me an Elven Light. I want to play the Elven Light. Another sneak attack. Yikes. Let's spend 2 to play the stone on Aragorn. And then we will spend... Again, I don't know if there's... No, we'll... Is there a reason to get Northern Tracker out there? I guess it is another quest point. So let's just go ahead and spend 4 Northern Tracker. We will quest for 2, 4. So that's 6. Showing 0. Flip into when revealed. Attach Death and Calamity to the current quest. We're going to cancel that. I'm going to Test of Will that. I don't want to do that for the rest of the game. Okay, so 6. We're up to 10. We quest out at 18, so that's nice. We'll increase our threat to 34. Stand up. Elven Light, come on. Unexpected Courage is not awful, I guess. Pass out, pass out, pass out. Spend 1 and 1 to play Unexpected Courage on Aragorn. If we quest for 6 right now, there's no way that we push through. I don't think I want to push through right now. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because I don't think I'm ready to take on the big enemy. So I think we just quest for 4. We'll quest with Arwen as well. So 6. It gets +1 for each reanimated dead in play. So that's 0. So we add 5. This is actually perfect because now we can travel here and we have a pretty nice buffer of 7 before we push through. Okay. Stand up, increase threat, pass out money, unexpected courage gain. We'll quest for 6. Same thing. Tome of Carn-Dûm. At the end of the round, discard the top card of each player's deck. Each player must reanimate each ally he discarded by this effect. Deal 1 shadow card to each undead enemy to travel there. Okay. So we quested for 6. This is showing 3. We'll place 3. Okay. End of the round, we will ready. Increase threat. Discard a Snowborn Scout, which reanimates. Yeah. We will pass out money. Draw into a Hasty Stroke. We will quest for 7. Place of progress here. Flip into when revealed, put each copy of Cursed Dead in the discard pile into play in the staging area. Oh, we do. We have 1. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh, that's awful. Okay, so we quested for 7. We're showing 5. We placed 2 here. And then both of these engage us. And we are now in what we would call trouble. Hey, have you tried an int deck? I'm enamored with the idea of an int deck, regardless of how effective it might actually be, but pretty bummed because there are 2 ints that seem phenomenal and that are in the Ringmaker cycle, which I can't justify buying. I jumped into the games late, so I only have the repackaged content. I have tried an int deck. I don't know if I've tried a full-on int deck. Usually I use ints to kind of splash. So I will have, like, I think the 2 that you're talking about is it Wandering and Booming int, which are really, really good. Hey, Salsa, thank you for the resub. I appreciate it. 13 months. That's crazy. Thank you so much. Haven't been here for a while. Hope you guys are having a good time. We are. We're having a better time now that you're here. So, Yurik, yeah, ints are really fun. I do wish that they reprinted some of the more popular. Serious subscriber to tier 1. Thank you so much. Hype train incoming. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all are amazing. Yeah, I really wish that they would repackage some of those. That content. Fun fact, Itmook comes from the Dutch meaning. Oh, okay. Nice. That's awesome. We have problems. We have problems here. We will defend this first one. There's a copy of the defending character in your discard pile. Reanimate it and deal it 1 shadow card. We're good there. We will take this undefended. Discard the top 2 cards in counter deck. Resolve each win revealed sorcery. Nope. Nope. That's huge. So we take 2 damage here, which we will place on Arwen. We got a 3. Do we take the 3 undefended? We have a Hasty Stroke. I think we have to take it undefended so we can clear one of these. We almost completed tier 1 hype train. Let's go! We're going to take it undefended. So it's going to be 3 Defending player discards the top 3 cards of his deck. He gets +1 for each different card type. We will go ahead and hasty stroke that. Okay, so we're taking 3 damage to Aragorn. Aragorn will swing back and kill this guy. Okay, let's stand up. I need to draw something good here. Oh, wait. We have to discard this card, which is Steed. And then we get to draw into... Gladrium's Greeting's okay. Pass out money, but we don't... I don't know if we have... We'll spend 2 to play Unexpected Courage on Armor Throw. Gollum needs the last tier 1, perhaps. Precious. If you need a thank you for subscribing in Gollum voice during Lord of the Rings... That'd be great. That's so fun. Nice. So now we have 2 defending here. We're at 37. We can hang on to Gladriums and play it whenever. We're going to quest for 3. 1, 2, 3. This place is here. We're showing 3. We're going to flip into Doomed 1. Destroy the highest cost ally in play. Oh, gosh. Jeez. That ally's controller reanimates that character, adds it to the staging area, and attaches Possess to it. If a possession is discarded, the attached character is also discarded. That is... Jeez. Okay, so this is reanimated, which engages here. And we only quest for 2, so we increase our threat. Okay. Pass it. Man, losing the Northern Tracker. I may need more allies? Yeah. We will defend here. No shadow effect. We will defend here. This attack destroys the character. It does not. We will defend here. No shadow effect. Sweet. Aragorn will attack and kill the cursed dead. Okay. Used to be so good with voices when you were younger, but now that I'm older, I'm not so good. That said, a few months ago, my coworkers were making me do nearly every Star Wars voice. That's awesome. Nice. We'll stand up. I cannot do voices. Go up to 40. We'll discard this card, which is not. Draw into Snowborn. I'm telling you, we need to find a Elven Light. I feel like this deck changes pretty significantly. Place 1, 1, 2. Okay. We're going to spend 1 to play a Snowborn Scout to clear this. We'll spend 3 to play Gladriums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down to 34. I always maintain them. I can do Baby Dinosaur from Dinosaurs too. Nice. We have 2 snake attacks, nothing to sneak attack. We will quest with Arwen for 2. Not showing any. Flip into a 3. Oh no, it's back! No! We increase our threat. Okay. Pass out 1 of each of these. We will defend here. No shadow effect. We will defend here. No shadow effect. Then we will... Aragorn will take out both of these guys. My normal voice is quite deep, and then be able to put it into the regions to do Baby Dinosaur is fun. I don't know Baby Dinosaur. I do it in the supermarket sometimes when I pass children or teenagers. That's awesome. That's so much fun. Okay. We'll stand up. Will of the West would also not be a horrible idea here, just because of how frequently we're going through these cards. Discard Rohan Warhorse. Increase our threat. Draw into another stone. I feel like we're having not the mama. I feel like we're having particularly bad luck with card draw. Not seeing any of our copies of Elven Light. Or discarding them for that matter. We need to clear this so we can clear that. We're at 15. We're showing 3. Brother, sister, I'm all alone. I have no idea what's happening right now. We go 2. Six, showing 3. Surge. When revealed, attached to the current quest. When a player plays the card, increase the card. That surges into. When revealed, attach Death and Calamity to the current quest. Reanimates the top X cards of his deck, where X is the number of cards. So we got that. We quested for 6, showing 3. We place. We're at 5, so we place 2. That clears. We'll defend. Oh, nope. No shadow effect. Aragorn will kill. For bye-bye Gandalf. No! The Gandalf that we needed for our sneak attack. Okay, we'll discard the top card of our deck. Which is Elven Light. Haha! It's working. Stand up. Increase our threat to 37. We'll draw into a Northern Tracker. Pass out some money. We're going to play Elven Light, which we get to draw a card, which is the Gondorian Spearman. We have a Spearman in our discard pile. We do not, so he only costs 2, which is nice. To play the Spearman. We will discard Elven Light to get a resource here. We will spend a resource to draw Elven Light and a Galadriel's Greeting. That's really nice. Okay. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. When I traveled here, there's supposed to be another shadow effect. Technically, it's +1. So it doesn't matter because it was already a. We were defending at 3. Cool. Okay. Okay. We also haven't seen Steward or anything like that. But we have Elven Light now, so we have a way to start messing with that. We need to quest for. We're gonna quest for 4. I guess now is as good a time as any to push. Not 100% sure if there's any reason to wait. So if we go for 4, we'll go 6. When revealed, the player with the highest threat attaches this to a hero. Counts as a condition attachment. Attached hero's willpower is reduced to 0. The hero must commit to the quest if able. Oh. It's going to go on to Armor Throw because we have the Unexpected Courage at least. Okay, so we quest for 6. We got 3. And then we'll clear this. Okay. All sorcery cards are still attached. A final scream fills the dreadful halls of Karn Doom, and you suspect the worst. As you enter the site of Dachinar's dark ritual, your fears come to life. Mr. I stands before you, cracking his neck and gripping the blade at his side tightly, as though testing his muscles, only it isn't him. When revealed, add Dachinar to the staging area. Make Altar the Midwinter the active location. And then each player reanimates the top card of their deck. If this doesn't work out, an alternative would be to switch to Lore Aragon and get Protector of Lorien in there. Armor Throw would still give you access to tax it. Yeah. I like that. Dachinar, in the body of your ally, Mr. I, less wickedly, despair and frustration are the only thoughts that enter your mind. In the end, you were too late to stop the cruel fate. Finally, yes, this body will do nicely, the Wraith. Wearing the guise of your friend Muses, he draws his blade. When he is defeated, we go to the next stage. So this is a 9. While Dachinar is in play, progress cannot be placed on the altar of Midwinter. At the end of the staging step, the first player must reveal an additional encounter card from the encounter deck or reanimate the top card of their deck. Ew. Dachinar engages at 1, cannot have attachments. He gets +1 for each sorcery card in play, which is 2. When he is damaged, there's at least 1 sorcery card in play. Cancel all damage dealt and remove a sorcery card from the game. I hate that. Oh, jeez. Yikes. Okay, cool. So he's going to engage. We're going to defend and remove this one. That increases the cost. He's going to attack for 4. Each undead enemy engaged with you gets +1/+1 until the end of the round. That's fine. It's going to kill off the spearman. We're going to swing with 3/6, which is enough to damage him and discard this. Okay. Gondorian Spearman was very nice. Protector and Elven Light is very... I'm so excited for that then. We can at least damage him now. We're at 38 threat. Stand up. Increase our threat, which we just did. We will draw into Envoy. Pass out some money. We will discard Elven Light to give a resource. We will pay that resource to grab Elven Light and draw into Elrond's Council. Love seeing that. Okay. We're going to spend 2 to play Envoy. Give him money to Arwen. We're at 38. We still have resources. Oh, we have tactics there. We have to kill this guy. And so he has 16. We have to deal 16 damage to him effectively, right? So go spend 4 to play Northern Tracker. Okay. So we have to commit here. We're at 38. We have 9 threat reduction in our hand. So I don't know if we actually need any. But we might as well just place 2. Oh no, it's the lake guy. That's actually awful. After he attacks and destroys a character, the defending player reanimates that character and deals it 1 shadow card. What we're going to do is we're going to, at this point, spend 3 to play Galadriel's Greeting. Reduce our threat by 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means we don't engage him this round. I don't know how to take care of that right now. This guy's going to attack us. Oh wait, we quested for 2, so we have to raise our threat by 2. We will also play Elrond's Council. Before we do that, we get +1. So we reduce our threat by 1, then reduce our threat by 3. 1, 2, 3. So we're down to 30. Okay. Okay. We're going to block with the Scout for 4. No shadow effect. We will swing for 3, 6, 7, 9. So 5 damage. Okay. We will... Oh, we have to reveal an additional encounter card or reanimate. I feel like I came into this thinking that this was an easier quest than I thought it was. We'll reanimate the top card. And then we will defend this attack. 2. Discard the top 2 cards in counter deck. Resolve the when revealed. Attach Death and Calamity. Reanimate. Yikes. Not a sorcery. Then we have this, which we're taking undefended. Attack destroys a character. Does not. We'll throw 2 damage here. And I think instead of the damage here, so if we attack 3 and 3 to kill these 2, we're going to do that. Before the most well-known deck builder in Lord of the Rings, he quit making videos to focus on making dragon cards in a long-expected party. Probably half his video were Arwen and Protector Lorien. Yeah, this quest is really hard. I don't know why I thought it was easier than it was. Yeah, we're gonna kill these 2. Gandalf. Oh no, it's another Gandalf and a Galadrim Greeting. Dwarven Tomb probably needs to be put into this deck. Because we have too many cards that. Yeah. Okay. We'll stand up. Increase our threat to 31. Draw into Power of Orthanc is pretty good. Pass out some money. Lorragon. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and discard Elven Light. We'll pay Elven Light to draw into another Power of Orthanc. Okay. We'll... We're at 31. Get rid of... We can get rid of a Fell Dread, or I can't engage that thing. I've held on to these sneak attacks for a long time, which is not what you want. I don't know if we get out of this, actually. We're sitting on too many resources here. Okay. Let's go ahead and... We have to commit there. We're showing 4, which means that we're going to engage that thing, probably. We'll go 4, 6, showing 4, flip into a 4, jeez. So we raise our threat by 2. We're not engaging that thing yet, so that's good. This guy's going to attack us. We'll block with the Envoy. So it's going to be 4. Each undead enemy gets +1/+1 defense. That hurts. Okay, so 5 defense, we'll swing back 4, 3, 6, 8. We put 3 damage on him. Okay. 9 more to go. Dude, he is... I guess he is kind of the final boss, so that's fair. Increase our threat to 34, meaning that we're going to engage that guy, which... Hey, Elven Jeweler. Nice. I've never heard of this C stand. You're definitely more popular than he is. Oh, the deck builder? Hey, Dr. Nate, how you doing? Alrighty, let's discard and play Elven Light to draw into another sneak attack. Good, 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 good. We'll discard Elven Light and a Cleabrian Stone to play Elven Jeweler. We will spend resource to play Elven Light and grab a Rohan Warhorse. Spend 1 here to play a Rohan Warhorse. And I think we lose, because we don't have any answer to that. We're going to go ahead and scoop here. What quest is this? This is the Dread Realm, the final in the Agmar Awakened cycle. Okay, I think I want to switch over to Loragorn. Yeah, he was a creator a long time ago. He stopped making videos about 5 years ago. Gotcha. Before I was even in the game. Yeah, I think I want to switch over to Loragorn. I think I need a Dwarven Tomb just because if we discard some of these cards, I feel like that's less than ideal. I don't know if Snowborn Scout is good. How did you find the rest of Agmar? It's a pretty tough box overall. Yeah, but I really liked it. I thought it was really fun. The quests were super interesting and unique. Yeah, really liked Agmar. Really, really liked Agmar. Okay. Alrighty. So we are going to toss tactics. Let's go ahead and grab Loragorn. That's also going to help with threat a lot. Agmar is a roller coaster. I love that adjective. I think that's fantastic. Also, Trim, sorry I missed that you followed me. Thank you so very much for the follow. I appreciate it. And then Protector. We have to run at least 2 Protectors. We got Protector. What's the Aragorn attachment here? I think it's a little bit better. Ooh, and Elrond. Oh, we also have the dwarfs. Minor the Iron Hills. We're gonna grab minimum 2 of those. Those get rid of conditioned attachments, which can be really, really nice. Darren's Ruins is hard not to play. Armor Throw is very convenient for making feint possible. Yeah. That's very, very true. Yeah. Since we also have here, I think it's worth taking a look at Forestner. I fell asleep watching your Age of Apocalypse stream the other night. What was your conclusion about the 4 shadow characters? I don't know. I think that one of them is Nightcrawler. I would be surprised if one of them isn't Beast. I think Jubilee, and I don't know what the last one is. But I am, yeah. There's so many ideas and theories, which I think is fantastic. They picked really great silhouettes for sparking conversation, and I just have no idea. I think Forestner is hard not to play. Because if we can get a Forestner, if we can get 2 enemies engaged, then we start just getting a lot of resources really quick with Armor Throw. As Falith is... I'm fully convinced the 3 to the left are Iceman, Jubilee, and Nightcrawler. The one on the right is a mystery to me. I've seen... The one on the right is the one with, like, the leg crossed. I've seen Beast and not Beast form. I think that's... I feel like... Yeah, I feel like it is Nightcrawler. I feel like it has to be Nightcrawler. That's my official guess, too. After this wave is complete, I feel like the silhouettes won't be ambiguous for the other. That's true. Yeah, X-Men are huge. Helmetless Magneto is your first guess on the right. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. What was I looking for? I forgot what I came out here for. Darren's Ruins is good. Darren's Ruins seems actually really, really good for Elven Light. I think I have to run that. I'm just cycling to the right cards. Because draw 2 cards, discard a card, so you can discard Elven Light. We also talked about what's the Dwarven Tomb. And Will of the West, for that matter. Damon's Ruins are my #1 auto-include in this game. That's, yeah. Okay, if we go to Dwarven Tomb... I think I'm gonna run 1 copy of Will of the West. Okay. So that's adding 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 cards. 13 cards. I think with this, there's an argument to be made about not running 3 copies of Elven Light. I've seen some people say Mystique. That'd be interesting. Which would keep gender parity and explain the last silhouette is so vague. I could see that. Yeah, I have a feeling that it's going to be 2 male, 2 female. Spearman is going to go. Steed is going to go. I'm okay running 1 Steed. I don't think we need 2. I like all of these cards. I'm going to try it with 1 less Elven Light. I know that's not great. And we can drop the power of Orthanc because we have the miners now. I need those. Honestly, I was expecting Nightcrawler, Iceman, and Beast for the males, but now I'll switch Beast with Bishop, obviously. Yeah, it does seem like we're not going to be getting Beast, which is kind of surprising to me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13. That's what we need. 2, 4, 6. So 7 more cards. With the cycling. No, Steward of Gondor. So open for Magic. So happy with that. Oh, Emma Frost would be cool. Yeah. Yeah, Magic just looks so sick. Do we need all of these cards? That's another question. Do we need 3 copies of Dwarven Tomb? Okay, we'll try 12. So we need to find 2, 4. We need to find 6 more cards to cut. Cut a Steward. I don't want to cut allies. I feel like we keep running low on allies, and I don't feel like cutting allies is the right call. I have no idea. Cutting is the hardest part. It really is. We have 5 more cards to cut. 2, 4, 6. 5 more cards to cut. Oh my goodness. I want them all. I want. I needs them. Um. We can toss a test of will and a hasty stroke. Go down to 2 each. We have the dwarven tomb, which provides some flexibility there. Make sure that we have 2 of each. And cut 8. We can cut a Gladrium greeting because we have Loragorn. That's gonna help. Test of will. Yeah, okay. And hasty stroke. Wait, actually, I think we only had 2 hasty strokes in there. Nope, we have 2 now. Okay. Elrond's Council is so good. May want to cut in Elrond's Council. Got 2, 4, 6, 10. We need one more card. One more card to cut. I'm really happy with what we're putting in. So we're going to cut the Rohan Warhorse. I think we're going to have a lot of cycling. We're going to see a lot of cards. So dropping our 1-drops, I don't think are going to be too bad. So hopefully, at least. Oh, wait. Actually, the Rohan Warhorse, we can cut both of those. Because Loragorn is not a tactics hero anymore. So if we do that, we can add back in cut that out. We can add back in, I think, the Spearman. Spearmans are good. Spearmen are good. Okay, cool. It was hard cutting with the Thor aggression deck I was building. Wanted to focus on aerial aggression. There's just so much that, yeah. That's kind of exciting though. Like it's cool to have a lot of cards for an archetype. Alrighty. We got this. This goes away, that goes away. Shuffle everything up. Okay, if we can get Elven Light, if we can get that. Yeah, if we can get that going, it feels a lot better. Okay. We got it. No. We get to do our starting hand first, and then we will do the reanimation and revealing an encounter card. We got it. Okay. Two, 4, 6. Sneak attack. Will of the West, Minor, Spearman, Council, Courage. That's a scoop from me. Those are all really good mid-game cards, but we need some building cards. I'm wondering if cutting that last copy of Elven Light was bad, but it really shouldn't be. Like if we do a mulligan, we should. If we mulligan for Elven Light, we have a fairly decent chance of seeing it in our mulligan with 2 copies. Alrighty, no whammies. Elven Jeweler, Ruins, Scout, Stone, Hasty Stroke, Defender. I like that a lot more. Okay. We place this here. We reveal... What's the lake guy? Okay, well, we'll figure out how to not lose. We are at 31, so let's go ahead and reduce this down to 31. We'll draw into Forest Snare. Forest Snare that guy. That's going to help a lot, actually. It's actually going to be fantastic. He has a 5 attack. Okay, let's go Darren's Ruins. We'll draw 2. Dwarven Tomb and a Miner. We can toss a card. We're going to toss the Miner. We're going to toss a Defender to add a resource. Nope, to Aragorn's pool. Then next turn we can play the Forest Snare. So we're taking an attack of 5 and an attack of 2. Since we're doing that, we have a Hasty Stroke. The attack of 5, we can defend with Aragorn. We probably don't die. We can defend here. We'll be fine. We're showing 4. We'll quest for 3. Doomed 1. Destroy the highest cost ally in play. Haha. That ally's controller. Sweet. That's huge. Love pulling that. We increase our threat by 1 because it was an unsuccessful quest. We will engage here and pass out shadow cards. We will defend here. So 5. Attacking enemy gets plus X, where X is the number of sorcery cards in play. That's going to be 0. So we take 3 damage on Aragorn. Loragorn. And we'll defend here. Each undead enemy engaged with you gets +1/+1 until the end of the round. That's fine. No damage. And we will end the round, increase threats, stand up, pass out money. Oh, we get another money over here. That's pretty sweet. Draw into another stone. Okay, well, that's nice, I guess. We're going to spend 3 to Forest Snare this guy. Cool, okay. We'll go 2 to throw a Storm on Loragorn. Oh, they don't have the minus defense now. I need to remember that. I just have that in my head right now. Okay. We have Hasty Stroke. We have Dwarven Tomb. We don't have anything that we really want to pull from in our discard pile. We can discard a card to add a resource to a Noldor or Aragorn's resource pool. Don't think we really need that. We can discard the Celebrian Stone. We can get an Elven Jeweler in. We have half the cost of an Elven Jeweler because we already have our Celebrian Stone, I should say. And so we have that. So I think I'm just going to quest for 4/7, showing 0. Doom 2. Each player discards each ally he controls with the same title as the card in his discard pile. Joke's on you. I don't have allies. Still don't have allies. 36. Okay. So we play 7. That's nice. Shadow cards. We will defend. No shadow effect. This gets discarded because they're not attacking. Okay. We'll stand up. Increase our threat to 38. Pass out money. Draw Miner of the Iron Hills. Ugh. Okay. I need to figure out. I don't know if I should have cut that last Elven Light. If we don't see it, we don't see it, and we're in trouble. I need to hang on to this miner. I don't think I'm ready to put anything else in. We could drop a Snowborn Scout. We could just pay for the Elven Jeweler, but I don't think I want to do that. I think what we'll do is we will quest for 3. When revealed, the player with the highest threat must attach Fell Dread to a hero he controls without a Fell Dread attached. Counts as a condition attachment with the text. We'll attach it over here. Okay, so we place 3. That's fine because we have the dwarf to get rid of it. Pass out encounters. We'll defend here. This attack destroys a character. Does not. This gets discarded. We will attack to deal a damage. I also did not realize that Elven Jeweler is just an action, so you can play Elven Jeweler in a different phase than the planning phase. So that's cool. I am a fan of that. Let's go ahead and stand up. Increase our threat to 38. We will pass out money. Draw into Snowborn Scout. Okay. We'll spend 2 to play Miner to get rid of this. Do we go? Hey, Karokai! Welcome! How are you doing? 16 months. That is almost a year and a half. Thank you so very much for the subscription. Hope you're doing fantastic. Happy Friday. It's been a while. Do we toss a Snowborn Scout to get the Elven Jeweler in play? I don't think there's any need to do that. I think we kind of continue on the same thing and keep going with what we're doing. So we'll quest for 3. Showing 0. Doom 2. Each player discards each ally he controls that has the same card. That's going to discard that. Raise our threat by 2. I'm okay. Just new job and such. So when you stream, I hardly see it. Oh, how's the new job going? Oh, I need more resources here because I'm engaged with 2. We will defend this guy. It destroys a character. Does not. This gets discarded. And then Aragorn will kill this thing. Northern Tracker, which is Dwarven Tombable. Stand up. Way better than the last one. Good. I'm so glad to hear that. Significantly less stress and better pay. You know, that's epic. Congrats. That's so fun. Good. Good for you. Good for you. Increase our threat. Draw into Elven Light. Let's freaking go. Let's go. Alrighty. Pass out some money. Discard this to give Aragorn a resource. We will use to draw Elven Light, draw into a Test of Will. We will toss an Elven Light and a stone to play Elven Jeweler. We will then spend 1 to play Elven Light to return it to our hand and draw a card, which is Darren's Ruins. We will play Darren's Ruins to draw Forest Snare and Galadriel's Greeting. We'll discard Elven Light. We'll spend 1 to grab Elven Light and draw a card. And we got Gandalf. Alrighty. Also, you're down 30 pounds. Dude, that's amazing. Congrats. That's awesome. I bet you feel significantly better. That's so good. Awesome. Congrats, man. I'm so happy for you. We're at 41. We might as well hit a refresh action in a couple of rounds. We have then Galadriel's Greeting and everything to mess with that. We have a Northern Tracker in our discard pile, which may be worth Dwarven Tombing. I don't think we need it now, though. I quested for 3. I never added 3. We have to add 3. I think we're gonna hang out. I don't think we really need to drop anything at this point. We'll go 3. I don't want to push it. We'll go 3. Flip into a doomed 1. Destroy the highest cost ally in play. It's going to be Elven Jeweler. That ally controller reanimates that character and adds it to the staging area. Do we want to cancel this? I don't think we need to cancel it. Okay. So we quested for 3. We're showing 2. We add 1. Boom. This thing is going to engage us. We will defend the attack of 2. No shadow effect. This gets discarded. Aragorn will attack and deal 1. And we will increase our threat. We're at 43. So we're good. We're good still to not trigger that action. We'll stand up. We will draw a card into Elrond's Council. We will pass out money. I will remember that we get 2 over here. Boom. And we will go ahead and discard Elven Light to get a resource. We'll use that resource to return it to our hand and draw into another Gandalf. Now we have the opposite problem, which is a better problem to have too many Gandalfs and not enough sneak attacks, but now we have too many Gandalfs. Which actually Gandalf is going to be really great to help us take out Dacinar whenever he pops up. So. Okay. I do want sneak attacks though. If we quest for 3, we won't pass. So 3. Attach Death and Calamity to the current quest. Then the first player reanimates the top X cards of his deck. We are going to spend 1 to cancel that. We're going to cancel that. We're going to get rid of all of the attachments that we can. Okay. Shadow cards. We will defend here. Attacking enemy gets +1. So no damage. This is discarded. Loragorn is going to kill our Elven Jeweler. Okay. Stand up. Increase our threat to 44. I think we're still good to continue on. Oh, wait. We also need to add 3 because that's the whole point. We'll draw into a Unexpected Courage. Okay. Okay. Pass out some money. 1, 1, 1. Let's go ahead and toss Elven Light. Play Elven Light. There's the sneak attack. There's the first sneak attack. Let's go. Alrighty. Alrighty. We will, I think we want to play an Unexpected Courage. Spend 2 to play Unexpected Courage on Aragorn. Get an attacker out there ready to go. If we don't quest, worst that could happen is we get a 4. That puts us at 48. I think that's the worst that could happen, actually. There's a chance that something worse could happen, but I think worst is a 4. Go up to 49, reset our threat, and then we're hit the ground running. Because I don't think I want to push right this second. I think if we can hold out one more turn, we're going to feel really good. So let's go ahead and not quest. When revealed, attach Death and Calamity to the current quest. Then the first player reanimates the top X card of the deck. So we're going to get a reanimation right there. Okay. We don't increase our threat, so that's kind of nice. Okay. Okay. Deal shadow cards. We're going to defend here. Attack destroys a character, does not. No damage dealt. Sweet. This is discarded. And then we will swing back and kill this guy, which is an Elven Light. It's happening. It's working. I feel like Anakin from the Phantom Menace. It's working. It's working. We're going to go ahead and reset our threat now. So increase, decrease. Go down to, what were we at? 31? Too far. Okay. Unexhaust everything. Draw an Elven Jeweler. Huge fan of that pull. Pass out some money and let's do what the kids say and rock and roll. Caro. Elven Light to give a resource. We will then spend a resource, which is the one we just got, to return this to our hand. Draw a card into a Northern Tracker. We will spend a resource to return Elven Light to our hand and draw a card, which is Protector of Lorien. We'll spend 1 to play Protector of Lorien on... Do we go on Arwen or Armor Throw? I feel like we go on Armor Throw, because I think defense is going to be really important. We'll toss 2 Elven Lights to play an Elven Jeweler. We will spend 3 to play Galadriels. 1, 2... We don't need to do that. We're going to go up to 31. We're going to hang on to that. We're just going to hang on to some money. We're going to spend 1 to return Elven Light to draw a card, which is a Galadriels. We're going to spend 1 to return Elven Light to draw a card. I'm looking for Steward. I think Steward would be really, really solid here. Okay. We do have a Dwarven Tomb. We do have a Test of Will. We do have a Hasty Stroke, so I think we're fine. Okay. Let's go ahead and quest for 3. I think we'll be fine with 3. We're going to flip into a 2. Perfect. While it's in the staging area, each reanimated dead gets +1/+1. So that's going to be enough to push this. That's really satisfying. Add Dacianar to the staging area. Make Altar the Midwinter the active location, returning any previously active location to the staging area, and each player reanimates the top card of their deck. Yeah, Dacianar and this guy. At the end of the staging step, the first player must either reveal 1 additional card from the encounter deck or reanimate the top card. We got Dacianar here. Okay. Okay. Here we go. We will engage here. We will spend 1 to sneak attack Mr. Gandalf. Deal 4. Pass out encounters. We will defend here. It's 3/3. Gets +X, where X is the number of sorcery cards in play. 1, 2. So we will discard 2 Elven Lights to give +2 defense. The Protector of Lorien combo is great. I do really like that. That's fun. Let's go ahead and spend 2 to return the Elven Lights and draw 2 cards. Feint and Sneak Attack. We could feint Dacianar. We don't need to, though. We will block Daeshinar's attack with Gandalf. No shadow. We will have Aragorn and Elven Jeweler kill this guy, which is a feint. This gets discarded. And you can do it even with one Elven Light Protector as an action, so you can trigger them one. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I love that sequence. That's fun. Okay. Gandalf's going to pop back to our hand. We're going to increase our threat. Unexhaust. Draw into Steward of Gondor. We get 2 money here. 1, 2. We'll spend 2 to drop Steward on Loragorn. Give him 2. We will toss Elven Light, play Elven Light to draw, which is an unexpected courage. We have a lot of cards now. So that's fun. Okay. So we're going to look at another sneak attack Gandalf to help kill there. I think we will. Do we have a Northern Tracker? We do. We do have a Northern Tracker. Let's go ahead and spend 2. Or spend 4, I'm sorry, to play Northern Tracker. On Aragorn. Oh, yeah. He's just more flexible because he's spirit and... Yeah. That's 0. Heck yeah. Let's go. We'll quest for 4. Showing 2. We'll quest for 5 to place a progress here. Boom. Surge. Attached to the current quest. Counts as a condition attachment. When a player plays the card, increase the cost. We're going to cancel that. I'd rather spend 1 now to cancel it forever. Okay. So we went for 5. No progress is placed. That's fine. Okay. Encounter phase. Deal out shadow cards. We're going to sneak attack Mr. Gandalf. Deal 4 damage here. I think the right call here is actually to feint Daeshinar and use Gandalf to help kill him. I guess we have oh no, we have 3, 6, 8, which is 3 damage. He has 8, which is 1 less than what we need. So we'll feint. We'll feint him. Juke him out a little bit. Feint. Actually, hold on. This has a response. We're going to reanimate this. So that's also going to get this here. We can defend with armor throw. So it's going to be 3. We're defending here. It's +1. Okay. So we're good there. Then we're feinting here. Oh, when there's a sorcery card. Oh, shoot. This is now out. So Gandalf just cancels this. Yeah, that's... Oh, and this actually is 1, so because it gets a +1 from up here. So we'll discard the Elven Light to increase defense. So 4 of this damage actually is not on. That is just gone. That's a what we would call a misplay. It's fine. It is fine. Okay. So he's fainting. We are going to attack for 1, 4, 5, 9, so 4 damage. It all works out the same because we'll just play Gandalf and kill him next turn. But okay, cool. End of the round. Increase threat, unexhaust, and draw. Gondorian Spearman. Perfect. Gandalf's popping back to our hand. We're going to get some resources. We get 2 here. We get 3 here. I wouldn't call it a misplay. I would call it it's impossible to keep track of everything in this game, so these things happen. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. This is where we will drop 2 Snowborns to place 2 here. So we can clear that out. We will toss an Elven Light, draw Elven Light for another faint. We have to play, we'll go 2, 4, 5. Wait. 2, 4, 5, yeah. To play Gandalf to kill here. I think that pushes us, actually. Not a victory card. That's crazy. He doesn't have the victory keyword, so he could come back out. When Dacianar is defeated, advance to the next stage. If there are less than X locations in the staging area, search the encounter deck and discard pile and add locations to the staging area. Dude, that is fire, actually. That timing. I thought we were regardless adding a location, but the fact that this is still alive and we're going to clear with the Northern Tracker, boom. We're good. Yeah, X is the number of players in the game. Dacianar's Fall. Reanimated deads are 2/2/2/2s. Progress that would be placed on this quest is instead placed on locations in the staging area divided as you choose. At the end of the quest phase, if there's any locations in play, deal 1 damage to all characters in play. There are any locations in play. Okay, well, there you go. So if we can quest out now, we're feeling pretty good. So let's quest out. Yeah, we only have to quest 9 plus whatever gets flipped. Run! Okay, we'll go Northern Tracker for 1. That's going to clear here. Okay. We will Elrond's Council. 1, 2, 3. Increase this by 1. We will commit Armor Throw and toss 3 cards. Be Elven Light, Forest Snare, and Spearman for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So requesting 18. When revealed, put each copy of the Cursed Dead in the discard pile in play. I don't think we actually have a cancel, so we'll go find all of our copies of Cursed Dead. 1. 2. I doubt it's enough to end us. Yeah, so we have 3. 15 gets placed. We win. Whew. Yeah, Loragorn was really nice. Loragorn to manage the threat. I really like the Elven Light stuff. It's one of those... Elven Light feels like one of those that is like... It feels way better than it reads on paper, if that makes sense. Congrats on completing the cycle. Yes! Haha! Finished Agmar Awakens. We get to open the Trees in the Saruman, but before we do that, let's read what happens. The heroes had but seconds to spare as the catacombs crumbled and collapsed around them. They ran as fast as they could, trying to remember the route they took through Carndoom's dark and labyrinthine halls. The walls shook and screeched as a dark power coursed through them. Walking corpses collapsed and decayed, foul spirits dispersed, and the power that Dejanar had summoned began to crumble with his defeat. Elven Light is game-changing. Dude, it's fire. I'm here for it. The dark clouds above the fortresses scattered and the light of day washed over the battlefield. With the defeat of their master and the sun glaring down at them, the goblins fled south to their mountain refuge. The remaining elves and rangers, rallied by the turning tide, drove the orcs into a foul rout. The battle was won, but the victory was bittersweet. As the heroes emerged from the fortress carrying Mr. Eye's body, their company was filled with great sorrow. Though they were able to defeat Dejanar and stop his plans from coming to fruition, they were too late to save their friend. The tragedy of slaying the ranger with their own hand was something the heroes would never forget, although they had his final words to comfort them. The return trip was melancholy but swift. Although winter had come to the north in full force, the deadly unnatural weather had become familiar with seemed to subside with the fall of Dejanar and the evils of Akmar no longer dared to emerge and stand in the heroes' way. Once they had put the peak of Mount Graham behind them, the elves decided to part ways, heading to Rivendell. The heroes thanked them for their aid, and in return the elves told them they are welcome to return to Elmojaris once their business with Dunedain was finished. The rest of the company continued west of Fornos to lay rest to their fallen comrades. The rangers and the heroes buried the dead in a tomb dedicated to those who fell in the defense of the north and gathered together to speak words in memory of their valiant sacrifice. After everyone but the heroes and Armorthrall had left, the young ranger approached Mr. Eye's specter, holding the pendant of the hawk in flight. I was not able to save him, he said, as the heroes approached. The death of Armorthrall's mentor weighed heavily upon his heart. None of us were, said one of the heroes replied, mournfully, but if you had not been determined to pursue Tharadir and rescue your friend, who knows what horror Dejanar would have unleashed upon the lands your kin protect. The rangers nodded, clutching the pendant tighter. It had no sibling or heirs. The line of Mr. Eye and Dejanar is ended. With that, Armorthrall stepped forward to place Mr. Eye's pendant atop his tomb. Letting go of Mr. Eye's pendant seemed to be a difficult act. As he laid the pendant on the tomb, his friend quietly saying, "A fearless man in the darkest night, a faithful brother bright with mirth. His spirit now has taken flight beyond the circles of the earth." One of the heroes had rested a hand on Armorthrall's shoulder. The ranger had come a long way and grown much during their journey. Mr. Eye was a noble warrior. He would be proud to see how strong you've become. They lingered for some time, grieving for your loss, before they finally emerged from the quiet tombs of the Fornost. What will you do now? I pledge my swords to you, remember, Armorthrall said with a warm smile. The Dunedain are in your debt. I am to repay that debt. If you ever need assistance, do not hesitate to call upon me. With those words of friendship, they parted ways. The heroes traveled back to Rivendell and spent the rest of the winter under the care of the elves, recovering from many journeys and battles. Before the snows thawed, however, a messenger came from them, bearing a scroll with a particular seal. It seems the heroes were needed once again. Fully rested and ready for adventure, they thanked Elrond for his hospitality and ventured back into the wild, riding as fast as they could to the west towards the Grey Havens. Oh, that's cool. So the next cycle is the Grey Havens. So it kind of gave a hint, similar to what Marvel Champions does at the end of their campaign books, to give a hint for the next campaign. So the next cycle is the Grey Havens, but we are going to be unboxing the next saga campaign, which is the Treason of Saruman. Boo, Saruman, boo! I'm going to go to the Be Right Back screen, clean up a little bit. We're going to unbox some new cards. I'm pumped. I will see you all very, very soon. Don't go anywhere.